F equals ma. They say, oh, you can use this and you can derive physics as we know it now. Again, I'm not a professionally trained physicist. I'm a dude on the internet. But as a dude on the internet that's had the ability to chat with a lot of really smart folks, apparently we're just going to go through how this might actually make sense. What is force? Force is mass times acceleration. What's that on? You got your dry, you got to dry your clothes, all right? You got to do a force to it. You got to get that barrel to roll. Okay, but you want it to keep rolling. AKA, you want to go through at least a full cycle so it can start to do its thing. So in order, you get force times distance, and that gives you big E, squeaky E. E equals force times distance. Imagine that. But that one spin, that's probably not going to really dry it off. You need to keep it going for a period of time. Maybe 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, maybe a bit longer if it's a super load. So you're going to have to take this energy and multiply it by time. And that will give you power. That meme still lives with me. Equals energy times time. Now, once you have a system set up like this within coherent units, because whatever your basis is, and again, I'm not a mathematician, but it sounds like your basis vector, so to speak, well, it's a vector. It's a little arrow. It's got a magnitude and a direction. Cool. All right. But your basis vectors may initially be arbitrary, i.e. the meter. It's like 10,000 kilometers from the North Pole to the equator by route of Paris. And you get more arbitrary than that. I mean, at least the second was an earthly convenience. Now, those bases in and of themselves will relate the basis itself it's expressed in, whether it's time, whether it's length. The magical part about the coherent system of units is the bases ultimately don't matter, but once you've chosen them and you see these relationships between the different vectors, isn't that like how we get different tensors for transforms and stuff within physics? It's the relationship between themselves, and those relationships are showing us the map given the magnitudes that we've chosen and the relationships between them. I.e., once you get force equals mass times acceleration, and then you have energy, which is force times the distance, and you can get that laundry bin spinning around, and you're going to have to do that for a period of time. So it takes the force to get it going, the energy to traverse the distance, and the power to continue it going. That kind of makes sense, right? Thanks, y'all.